My friend, have you ever seen a man walk away from the one who loved him most? A man who turned his back when she needed him the most? Only to learn that life always sends back what you give. Come closer, because this story will not only touch your heart, it will teach it something. Her name was Amina, a quiet African woman with a soft smile, the kind of woman who carried love in her hands and patience in her heart. And then there was David, her husband, handsome, charming, always laughing, always talking big, but never understanding the weight of true love. For years, Amina stood by his side. She woke early to cook for him, washed his clothes, prayed for his success, and trusted his dreams even when they made no sense. She believed marriage meant together. But life had a different plan. One cold evening, Amina collapsed in the middle of their small living room. Her hands were shaking, her vision blurry. The neighbors rushed her to the hospital. Doctors kept whispering, writing, shaking their heads. When David arrived, breathless and annoyed, the doctor said quietly, "Your wife is very sick. She needs long-term care. She cannot work. She will need you." David looked at Amina, pale, weak, fragile. And instead of fear for her life, he felt fear for his comfort. "Amina," he said softly that night, "I am a young man. I cannot live like this. I cannot carry sickness." Her eyes filled with tears. "David, this is when you need me. Please." But his heart had already left. He packed his clothes, packed his ego, and walked out of that door. No hesitation, no shame, no goodbye. He left her during her hardest time. Amina's world fell apart, her body weak, her heart broken, her hope almost gone. But even in that pain, she whispered to God, "Give me strength, even if no human stands beside me." Days passed like heavy clouds. She struggled to walk, struggled to cook, struggled to survive. But slowly, very slowly, she found people who cared. Her neighbor Mama Tunda brought food. A young girl named Shani visited daily to help her clean. And one afternoon, an old herbalist, Mama Kato, came to her door. "My child, your body is weak, but your spirit is still alive. Let me help you." With herbs, prayers, and guidance, Amina began to heal. Not fast, not easy, but steady. Pain turned into strength, tears turned into courage, and weakness turned into wisdom. When she could walk again, she started weaving baskets from the small veranda of her home. Her hands shaky at first, then steady, then skilled. People loved her work. Tourists bought them. Villagers praised them. And slowly, money began to come in. Within months, Amina created a small business. Within a year, she became known in 3 nearby towns. Within 2 years, she had more than 10 girls working with her. Girls she paid fairly, girls she trained, girls she uplifted. Amina had risen, not just healed, risen. But what about David? My friend, life had something waiting for him. After abandoning Amina, he lived freely for a short while. Parties, drinking, loud nights, careless days. He thought he had escaped responsibility. He thought he had escaped struggle. But karma has footsteps, and they always catch up. He lost his job. He failed at every business attempt. People he trusted betrayed him. Money slipped through his fingers like dry sand. One night, on a cold, rainy street, he sat alone under an old shop roof. Hungry, tired, shivering. He placed his hands over his face and cried like a child. And for the first time, the truth hit him hard. I left the only person who ever cared for me. The next morning, ashamed and broken, he walked back to the village he abandoned. His eyes searching for Amina, his heart filled with regret. He found her outside her workshop, surrounded by women, weaving, laughing, smiling. A place filled with life, with growth, with blessings. He froze. Amina was glowing, strong, independent, peaceful, beautiful, not with makeup or jewels, but with victory on her face. Amina, he whispered. She looked at him calmly. No anger, no sadness, just peace. Why have you come back, David? I made a mistake. I was foolish, selfish, lost. Please, take me back. For a moment, silence filled the air. Even the birds stopped singing. Then Amina spoke. You left me when I needed you the most, but in your absence, I learned something. I do not need a man who runs when life becomes difficult. He fell to his knees. Amina, please. She shook her head gently. David, I forgive you. But forgiveness is not an invitation to return. My life has peace now, and I cannot go back to where my soul almost died. Her words cut deeper than any knife, but they were true. My friend, before we continue, kindly like this video, share it with someone who needs this lesson, and subscribe for more powerful African stories. Thank you. Now listen. David walked away slowly, the same way he once left her. But this time, he walked away alone. Not proud, not confident, but defeated by the very life he tried to avoid. And Amina? She continued to grow. She built a larger workshop, sent girls to school, helped widows, helped orphans, helped the sick. Her name became a blessing. Her life became a testimony. And whenever someone asked her, how did you find strength after being abandoned? She would smile softly and say, when someone leaves you during your hardest time, do not cry, because Allah is about to show you that you can rise without them. This, my friend, is the story of the man who left during the storm and the woman who became stronger than the storm itself.